What's up, Amplify? How's it going? So I decided for this week's sermon message on being with Jesus, I would take you to my secret place, which is one of our topics here this week. And one of my secret places is Fanchon Lewis Park, right behind the Brindle Mansion. And so I'd love to actually just show you where I find my happy place with Jesus and what finding your secret place is all about. Let's go. So, this is my secret place. Over the years, my secret place has changed, and it has always been somewhat outside, although not always. And what Jesus is after today and this week is trying to let you know that there's something about being with Him that requires going to a place that is not commonly associated to all of the distractions of the world that you live in every single day. In fact, there's two Greek words that he refers to in the Gospels. One of them is called the telemos, and the other one is the eremos. The telemos refers to a place by which it is like an upper room, a place of safety and sanctuary, a place where storage was, taking place, where things were put for safety inside of a home. And then the other word was eremos. Eremos was a word that was actually referring to in the Gospels where it said in the scriptures that Jesus often retreated to a desolate or a recluded place so that he could be with his Father. And this has always been the goal for us, really. In fact, actually, as we're leading up all the way to this point in the sermon message today, we're trying to get to this place where it could be true for us to actually say, Jesus, I'm with you and you're with me, and together we are happy. This is that upper room. This is the telemos, the eremos of places. And for me, it's like I said, it's changed for many different times. In fact, actually, I just got done with my Monday run, which has actually often been a place too. So it doesn't mean it can't be a place of absolute shutdown, no activity. It can be a place where somehow the brain seems to slow down and come to a speed that is congruent with your soul. And that for me, it's been running at times, specifically like no earbuds, just constantly just being in that place where I'm present to my breath and slowing down, seeing nature and seeing creation. When I was a little boy, actually, I was about 4.5 miles away from Hoover Dam when I lived in Westerville in New Albany, and I couldn't believe it. I must have had the greatest moment in the whole world, or now parents are a little bit more nervous than they've ever been before. But she would let me and my little brother ride our bikes to Hoover Dam. And I would actually ride to the backside of Hoover Dam where it wasn't like the city and the houses and stuff. It was all nature. And I remember being a little guy and I found this bench. It was almost like this special bench that God put just there for me. And I would sit there and I would wait and I would just take my time until I slowed down. And oftentimes it could take a little bit quicker. It could be a little bit longer than other times, a little bit sooner than other times. But I think that's the goal. You're not trying to go into this place, this eremos, on the dailies and say, oh, well, it takes me exactly 35 minutes to get to this place. But no, but instead, actually, it's more about, Jesus, I'm here, I'm with you, and the world can kind of get me spun up, and this is me being intentional to choose you and nothing else. This is me being with you, and as you were being with the Father, and together we are here until I receive the nourishment of you. And so for me, this body of water right here is actually really powerful because there's something about hearing. If you listen really closely, you can hear the water streaming, right? And I just feel like, oh, Lord, just fill me up, give me more of you until it's time for me to bring the fullness of this life back into my dailies, back into my everyday. And Jesus did it often, and so will I. And so the question is for you is where is your eremos? Where's your telemos? Where is your upper room where you can begin the journey of saying, what am I letting go of so that I can actually choose to be with you and you with me in this special place. My suggestion would be that the goal would be to be in nature so that you're eliminated from some man-made thing. But I'm here with my phone, so obviously it's not, complete elimination. But the goal is to get to a place where we realize that God's creation is so much bigger than us, so that we can actually sit back and receive the lavish love of the Father and begin to love him in return. And so that is EREMOS, that is the telemos, that is the secret place, a key element of being with Jesus.